Hey Top Reads reviewers, welcome to our channel. Today we're looking at Annie John by Jamaica Kincaid. We're starting with a quote which says, "Growing up means learning to let go of the past, of the people we love, and of who we once were." It's by Jamaican Kincaid from Annie John. The beautifully told story gives us a story of a young girl's journey from childhood to adulthood. Set in the vibrant Caribbean island of Antigua, the novel explores the complicated, sometimes painful process of becoming independent, especially when it means moving away from the very person who gave you life. Through Annie's eyes, we see how identity, family, and culture shapes the path from independence to self-discovery. Jamaican Kincaid Annie John is a profound coming-of-age novel that vividly captures the emotional and psychological journey of a young girl growing up in Antigua. Through Annie's story, Kincaid explores themes of identity, independence, and mother-to-daughter relationship and the effect of colonialism and personal and cultural identity. At the beginning of the novel, Annie John is a joyful and affectionate child deeply connected to her mother. Their relationship is tender and intimate. Annie admires and depends on her mother for guidance, love, and support. Her mother is the center of her world, a figure who provides comfort and teaches her about the island's culture and tradition. This strong bond is characterized by mutual affection and security. Annie's childhood is set against the backdrop of Antigua's vibrant culture. She enjoys the familiarity of school, friends, the sights, and the sounds of island life. However, beneath this seemingly idyllic setting, there are signs that Annie is growing aware of the complexities in her world. As Annie moves into adolescence, she begins to experience the universal tension of growing up, the need to establish her own identity separate from her mother. This shift marks a turning point in their relationship. Annie becomes more rebellious and distant, questioning her mother's authority and the expectation placed upon her. This growing independence is both emotional and psychological. Annie struggles with feelings of anger and resentment towards her mother, who she now sees as controlling and suffocating. The once close bond starts to fray as Annie seeks freedom and self-expression. A significant layer to Annie's story is the influence of colonization. Annie attends a school that follows British colonial tradition, where British history, culture, and language dominate the curriculum. This education exposes Annie to ideas and values different from those of her Antiguan heritage. Kincaid uses this setting to explore how colonialism complicates Annie's search for identity. On one hand, the colonial education offers Annie new opportunities and perspectives. On the other hand, it alienates her from her culture and family. The conflict between these influences deepens Annie's inner turmoil. During her teenage years, Annie's relationship with friends further shape her understanding of herself and the world. She begins to challenge social norms and question the rigid structures around her, embodying the rebellious spirit of youth. Her emotional journey is marked by confusion, frustration, and sometimes self-destructive behavior. The tension between the tension between her need for independence and her lingering attachment to her mother creates a poignant emotional landscape. This turmoil symbolizes the universal adolescent struggle to balance dependence and autonomy. The novel culminates with Annie's preparing to leave Antigua to continue her education in England. This physical departure symbolizes her emotional and psychological break from her childhood and her mother's influence. Although the separation is painful, it represents Annie's steps towards self-realization and independence. It is a bittersweet moment filled with both hope and loss, highlighting the complexities of growing up. Annie John is a deeply moving exploration of adolescence, identity, and mother-daughter relationship. Jamaica Kincaid captures the nuisance of growing up in a post-colonial Caribbean society where personal and cultural identities are intertwined and often conflicted. Through Annie's journey, Readers witness the joys and pains of leaving childhood behind and the challenging path towards self-discovery and independence. Thank you and bye-bye for now. Remember to subscribe, like, and share.